Hello?
Rachel, it's me.
Dad?
When you come this afternoon, would you please bring a potato?
A potato?
A Maris Piper with no eyes on it.
Right.
Raw.
Are you allowed your own food?
I won't be eating it.
But
I told the nurse I wanted to make potato cuttings as part of my occupational therapy.
Right. One potato.
Maris Piper.
Raw?
No eyes.
No eyes.
Brian Gulliver's Travels by Bill Dare, starring Neil Pearson and Mariah Gale. This week, Sham.
Any special reason for wanting a potato?
That's a little reminder.
No eyes, I did check.
I've been reminiscing, Rachel, strange experiences.
Did potatoes feature heavily?
Very.
Dad, Dr. Malik gave me your psychiatric report.
I hope you burnt it.
I just thought perhaps
Look, we've got 20 minutes. Do you want the truth, my voyage, or a fairy story? Dr. Malik's report.
OK, so what should we call this chapter?
Potato treatment and other interesting practices.
This was in another country you visited?
Not so much a country, it's kind of paradise.
Are we still in the continent of California?
California, yes.
Where your plane crashed?
Yeah. I'd been wandering on foot for several days, lost, hoping to find some way home. One day, early evening, as the sun was just beginning to set, there, walking on the verge, was a young woman. She had some beads around her neck and an anklet, but apart from that, she was naked.
So, of course, you stopped for a chat.
Well, I was curious.
I'm sure.
And I was feeling alone and a little lost and confused about where I was going.
The recurring theme?
Plus, Rachel, I had a rather nasty rash on my... Well, it doesn't matter where. I thought she might be acquainted with a local doctor. Her name was Raindrop.
Raindrop?
I come from England.
I've never heard of such a place. What's it like?
England? Terrible traffic, depressed economy, nice biscuits.
I come from a beautiful land called Sham. It's just over the hills. I wandered away looking for plums and figs.
Raindrop, I've got a bit of a problem.
Oh?
I have this rash.
Come with me to Sham. Your mind will find peace, and your body and spirit will find health there.
Oh, sounds very spiritually nourishing. What are the bars like? And so we set off for the land of Sham. Rachel, you have never seen such a beautiful place. Flowers everywhere, always in bloom, and trees with the most lush, exotic fruit of every kind. The sun shone every day, beautiful people walked around naked, sheep and goats frolicked in the meadows, there were no cars, no phones, no gadgets to stress and befuddle the mind. Just the occasional tap of a tambourine, the crackle of open fires.
Sounds like some ghastly hippie commune.
It was like the Garden of Eden.
Just made for two, with nothing to spoil your joy, you and Raindrop.
Raindrop was beautiful, it's true, but so was everything. We spent lazy days bathing in waterfalls and hot springs, picking fruit from the trees.
Was any of it forbidden?
Rachel,
any talking snakes?
I had never known such peace. Raindrop was so natural. No makeup, no nail varnish, no hair dye.
Any deodorant?
I can't concentrate if you're going to be so cynical. This part of my journey has important implications. Mankind should learn from it.
Well, on behalf of mankind, I'm just trying to picture it.
OK, so there were no televisions, no computers, no processed foods, no drugs, no prescriptions. Being so close to nature nourished my soul.
What about your rash?
After a day or two, I reminded Raindrop about that, and she had no end of suggestions.
Have you tried arnica? My mother had a headache and took arnica, and in a matter of hours, the headache had gone. My cousin the same.
I tried it once. It didn't work at all. What I really need is a doctor.
Brian, I thought you must have realized by now. There are no doctors in Sham, and no scientists, no technicians, and no big companies making profits.
Oh, but of course, that's why everything is so natural and free and good. That's probably why I feel better than I've ever felt before. Oh, apart from the rash.
Perhaps you need an acupuncture.
Acupuncture? Don't you mean acupuncture?
No. The acupuncturist gets you to sit down on some sand, naked of course, and then interprets the impression you leave.
The impression you leave with your buttocks?
The acupuncturist then prescribes ancient herbs according to the readings. It's a treatment going back thousands of years.
So does leeching.
What?
I said I suppose it's worth a try.
I can't believe you actually did it, Dad.
What else was I going to do? There weren't any proper doctors in Sham, and you will be amazed to know that a couple of days after my buttocks had been read, my rash was considerably better.
So you're a convert to buttock reading?
Yeah, I went back several times. And although it didn't work quite as well, the buttock reader, the acupuncturist, said that's because I had the wrong kind of bottom.
The wrong kind?
Yeah, it's my own fault. I spend too much time sitting on chairs, which is another thing they didn't have in Sham. Everyone sat cross-legged as nature intended. You know, I'm thinking of starting my own acupuncture treatment centre.
I'm sure you'll make a fortune. Can I suggest Islington?
The land of Sham had an answer for everything. So, when my rash worsened again, I wasted no time in going to see a potato healer.
Someone who heals sick potatoes?
Rachel, let's leave the mocking till you've given Sham a fair hearing.
OK, I'll mock it later.
I arranged an appointment.
Have you seen a potato healer before?
No, first time.
The people of Sham believe in the mystical powers of the potato.
Yeah.
This is a potato.
Yeah.
A Maris piper with no eyes. It is the greatest, most potent potato of the whole potato family.
It's the spud you like, is it?
But the less you have of it, the more powerful it is.
Really? You see, on the face of it, that seems utterly bonkers.
I suggest you have the most powerful dose, which means the smallest amount.
A barely traceable amount diluted in water?
The most powerful dose is not having any potato at all.
That's very potent, is it?
Oh, indeed. I prescribe having no potato after every meal for 3 days.
OK, I'll try that. May I ask how long you've practiced potato therapy?
In potato therapy, we believe that the less experience a healer has, the more powerful are his treatments. Some of the greatest healers have had such minute amounts of experience, it's almost impossible to even trace.
The less is more approach again, yes. So, how much training have you had?
I once walked past a healing academy and touched a leaflet.
That really is minute, virtually nothing.
Just brushed past the leaflet, barely connecting at all.
Infinitesimal, then.
Plus, I've forgotten even what it looked like.
So...
I am very potent.
Right. And how much do I pay for this course of not eating potato?
Well, being so potent, that is reflected in the fee.
I don't suppose I could give you an extremely minuscule payment, could I? A barely traceable amount, you know, less is more.
No.
No.
So, Dad, you rigorously didn't eat potato after every meal. Did the rash seem a little bit better?
Yes, definitely.
You don't think the placebo effect might have had some
No,
sort of
because
healing?
pretty soon it got worse again. This time with blisters and boils and lesions.
So, you concluded the potato therapy was a waste of time?
Not at all. You have no idea how bad the rash would have been if I hadn't had the treatment. The worse the rash became, the more I thanked Raindrop for sending me to the potato healer.
Clearly you were all loved up. You couldn't think straight.
No, it's true. Raindrop and I were becoming close. One day in the rock pool, we brought up the subject of consummating our feelings.
Here we go.
It was actually Raindrop who broached the subject.
Brian, I have feelings for you as a woman. Natural feelings. And I would like to express them by lying with you.
I, too, have natural feelings as a man. I'm sure you must have noticed when we were swimming together. I would like very much to lie with you two.
Then first you must see my Muesli.
Muesli?
Everyone in Sham has a wise Muesli. Everything the Muesli says is wise.
How do you know?
Because he is a wise Muesli.
There's a beautiful symmetry about the way you speak, Raindrop. It's like a great orb or circle.
The Muesli will look at the stars and decide our destiny.
Look, Raindrop, I think I've been pretty open-minded about some of your traditions, but astrology is something I really can't buy into.
Then your body will never know mine.
Really?
So you had a change of heart and decided to see the wise Muesli?
It's very important as a travel writer to keep an open mind.
You once told me that open minds let in a lot of rubbish.
I thought there's no harm in just seeing this guy. It's not like I was going to become a convert.
Brian, have you ever seen a Muesli before?
Not in human form, no.
What brings you?
I've been sent by my friend Raindrop. She wants to know if we are destined to be together.
I will look into your character and see what the stars tell me.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think the answer is in the stars.
I am not guided by ordinary stars.
Really?
I am guided only by stars certified organic.
Excellent.
They are represented on this chart here.
God, it's all rather complicated, all those squiggles.
I have a reading.
Already?
Yes, I can see from the lines here that you have much talent, but you do not make the most of it. You can be quite outgoing, but often feel quite shy.
You're doing the old contradictory thing, aren't you? Outgoing and shy in the same sentence. Well done. I had a feeling this would be just as daft as any other astrology, organic stars or not. Well, it's been lovely seeing you.
You wish to leave?
This is the same old baloney they dish out at home.
Please, just one more important aspect of your character. It is coming through very strongly.
Go on, then.
Women
Yeah.
find you very attractive.
Yeah. Really? You can actually tell that?
Yes, it's very clear. Many women find your mix of arrogance and vulnerability irresistible.
Right. Well, that makes sense.
Women love you, even the ones who ignore you or just pretending.
No. Really?
You still want to leave?
No, I think you could be onto something here.
Even the women who seem to run away from you in horror are simply frightened of the passion you awake.
Wow. Look, perhaps you could tell me whether me and Raindrop are destined to be together.
I must consult this other chart. This line is rising. This line crosses with... No. There is no union indicated.
Yeah, I thought the whole organic stars thing was a bit daft. You almost had me there with the women thing. I was seduced by what I now realise was mere flattery. Well, goodbye.
Wait. I've been looking at the wrong chart.
What?
That's not even a chart. It's my daughter's scribbles. Here, you and Raindrop are destined to be together. After all, there will be much lying together. It's coming through very strongly.
That is impressive. How on earth do you do it? I mean, in England, most astrologers are con artists, so I can't wait to tell Raindrop.
Who was it said that emotion leads the reason? He should have said the penis.
Well, it seems silly to go through life doubting everything, and I don't deny I did have a vested interest in believing it. Raindrop was delighted.
That is wonderful news, Brian. We're meant to be together. The stars say so.
And look, the organic stars seem to be shining at us.
Kiss me, Brian. Lie with me and make the earth tremble and the sky shake, make my womanhood purr with pleasure.
Before we get down to all that, is there a chemist in Sham at all?
A chemist?
It seems only sensible.
Before?
Just to be safe.
Is this normal in England?
Amongst sober people, yes.
In Sham, this kind of intervention is not allowed.
You sure?
Brian, if you let people decide whether or not to have children, next they start deciding how many children they want.
Is that wrong?
It's all icky and horrible.
Why?
It's just icky. And what if everyone decided not to have children? The race would die out.
It's a bit unlikely.
Once they decide how many to have, then they'll want to decide how many girls, how many boys. Then they'll want a girl child that is musical, a boy child that can climb trees, and another one who's skilled with a tambourine.
Oh, I don't think so.
It's family engineering. In Sham, we have a saying, it's the thin end of the wedge. You have it too?
It's used mostly by stupid people, but yes.
Look, can you see? In the distance over the Great Lake?
Gosh, a proper city.
We call it the evil city. People do family engineering. They keep sick people artificially alive with chemicals.
It's just medicine. I've taken medicine.
Did it save your life?
Yes.
Then you are artificially alive. Like a machine, a robot person.
If I were, I wouldn't have this bloody rash.
I cannot lie with a man who believes in science craft. For in Sham, science craft is forbidden.
I hope that doesn't include my broom.
Broom?
I didn't tell you, but I thought the hut was looking rather untidy, so I tied a load of twigs to a pole. Sweeps the floor so much better than just using your hands.
This is an invention.
Oh, not quite up there with the bagless vacuum cleaner, but pretty nifty.
Brian, you're in great danger. If they discover that you've invented a new kind of technology, you could face terrible punishment.
Well, it's hardly technology. I mean,
Run, Brian.
why do I need to... Oh, all right.
Get him. Tie his hands.
Trying to. This Sawyer string's not very strong.
Yeah, look, it's all right. I'll come quietly.
Brian Gulliver, we're arresting you for inventing something a bit unfamiliar and therefore scary. Come with us.
Oh, Brian.
Right.
And so I was taken to the Tree of Wisdom, where the wise men gathered. They had a special kind of judicial system called probiotic justice.
Sounds quite scientific.
No, it's not at all. Quite simply, probiotic justice is based on the notion that everything is either friendly or harmful.
Like friendly and harmful bacteria.
Exactly, like the yoghurt. I was put on trial to discover whether I was friendly or harmful. The The probiotic court was presided over by 3 wise tofus,
As in,
the coagulated soy milk, yes.
Were they elected, these wise tofus?
No, they were judges because they had achieved a state of higher wisdom.
How were they wise?
Their wisdom was above everyone else's because they were old and wore special symbols and had arcane rituals.
Did they have certificates to show how wise they were?
No.
Were they licensed by the National Institute of Wisdom?
Rachel, that was the culture I was in at the time, and I went along with it. One has to absorb some of a culture in order to understand it.
Don't ever study National Socialism.
I was hauled in, and the hearing began.
Let the probiotic trial begin.
Brian Gulliver, hold up the unfamiliar and therefore scary contraption. Did you conjure this?
You really should try it. Saves a lot of back-breaking work.
Wise Tofu Mumbo, please speak.
Thanks. Wise tofus. What if everyone in Sham spent all day sweeping with this broomstick? Our people would become like zombies, unable to pick fruit or cook or make love. Sham would become a nation of broom sweepers. And brooms could be used to lure the young, the impressionable, perhaps even children into committing acts of indecency.
Thank you, Tofu Mumbo. You may sit. Now, Wise Tofu Jumbo, your turn to address the court.
Wise tofus, what about the other dangers? In the hands of an evil person, a broom could be used as a weapon.
Grandmaster Tofu, what is written in the old ancient book of Sham?
Chapter 6, verse 445 in the old ancient book of Sham. He that uses any stick with bristles to sweep is unclean and must die. But wait. Verse 446 says that he that uses the stick with bristles is a good man and shall be saved.
Don't kill him! Silence! Grandmaster Tofu, which is right?
I need to consult the new ancient book of Sham.
What does the new ancient book of Sham say?
Verse 348 of the new ancient book of Sham says that verse 445 in the old ancient book of Sham is right.
Kill him!
Wait. Verse 349 in the new ancient book of Sham says that verse 446 in the old ancient book of Sham is wrong.
Oh, we haven't got time for this.
Agreed. We must pass sentence.
Don't I get a chance to defend myself?
You may speak.
Wise tofus. You've seen how the broomstick gathers dust and debris so much faster than fingers or palm leaves, but you're right. Such power in the hands of ordinary citizens would cause havoc. I suggest only wise tofus and wise mueslis should have broomsticks. Only you have the special gifts vested in you by the mighty Maris Piper Potato to use such a potent instrument. What say you?
I think he makes a good point. Only we are special enough to use broomsticks.
Wise tofus of the probiotic court, do we declare Brian Gulliver and his broomstick harmful or friendly?
Friendly!
Wait!
Tofu Jumbo.
I wish to call a witness. Call Citizen Raindrop. What? Raindrop, you know this man?
Yes. And after much thought and anguish, I've decided it is my duty to tell the court what I know. I'm sorry to have to say, but Brian has been artificially engineered. He may even be genetically modified.
I am not. I've just been to a clinic now and again for some ointment.
Silence! So, Brian Gulliver, you have been artificially engineered, and you may very well be a GM human. I ask the court again, be he friendly or harmful?
Let him be dunked!
Yes.
Dunked? You and your broomstick will be taken to a place that crosses 4 ley lines of great mystical power. You will be submerged in water.
Drowning is my worst fear.
But on the plus side, the natural spring water has been ionized, and its antioxidants may help delay the aging process. Now, if you drown, then we will conclude that you are friendly. If you do not drown, then this will be a sign that you are using science to stay alive and are therefore harmful.
What then?
You will be burnt at the stake.
So basically, I'm going to die.
Take him down.
It's a certified organic, Brian.
You must have been a tad angry with Raindrop.
No, she did what she thought was right within her own belief system.
So did Stalin.
But Stalin wasn't, well, he wasn't
Pretty.
compassionate.
Ah.
And so I was put in prison to await dunking.
Was it an organic prison?
I'd say it was more holistic, a hole in the ground. My one comfort was that my cellmate, Kaleem, was also a foreigner and seemed just as cynical as I was.
I hate all the people of Sham. Every single one of them.
I take it you're not from round here, Kaleem.
I come from the other side of the peninsula. We have had many wars with Sham.
Why?
Because they believe in the Maris Piper.
I suppose it is rather ridiculous. I can't believe I fell for it. I was intoxicated by the whole atmosphere and, well, I was a little bit in love. Maris Pipers, isn't it absurd?
Idiots!
The Maris Piper has special powers.
It can cure the sick. Everyone knows that the one true power is the Charlottes.
Excuse me?
The Charlottes.
Small round ones, good for boiling and salads.
The one true spud.
Right.
The Charlotte is great. The Charlotte is great!
Not too loud. Don't want to antagonise the guards.
Oh, the people of Sham must burn.
Steady.
First, I would like to cut off their heads with a sword.
Yeah, well, the feelings run deep.
I would dash their babies' heads against the wall. I want to place a bomb in their marketplace and watch them die.
You don't think you might just talk it over with them?
The Charlotte is great. The Charlotte is great!
I'm hearing you. You know, Kaleem, I've been watching the guards, and I think the two of us could overpower them quite easily.
Never. I prefer to be a martyr. The ancient text says, I will go to the next life and have 100 virgins.
Right, well, that's nice. Why is that?
I have pleased the Charlotte potato. This is my reward, and you too. If you denounce the Maris Piper...
For 100 virgins, I'll denounce my own grandma. Maris Piper, duly denounced.
Ah, good man. 100 virgins will be yours.
Yeah, what does it actually say in the ancient text about these virgins?
Nothing.
They are female.
Of course.
Does it say that?
Not in so many words. One just assumes.
Yeah, only a bit awkward if they're not. We arrive and there's 100 tanned young men in swimming trunks waiting for us. I mean, not being homophobic, but gender is important to me. It's one of the boxes I tick, you know.
I'm sure they are females. But now you put doubt in my mind.
And I mean, are they relatively attractive?
The holy text doesn't specify. I'm just assuming.
Yeah, well, it's another assumption. You're just assuming it's not going to be 100 very old spinsters or men.
I'm keeping everything crossed that it won't be.
Right. And,
what now?
What if they don't fancy us?
Don't fancy us?
Yes.
Don't fancy us?
Yes.
This is not respectful.
No, I'm just trying to see it from the young virgin's point of view. I mean, 100 of them, all hanging around, waiting to satisfy a couple of podgy blokes they've never seen before. Why would they want to do that?
You have made me very worried about the whole virgin thing.
Look, I think you should put off being a martyr till you know a bit more about what the deal is. Let's think of a way out of here.
Okay.
Now, the guards all seem to use the martial art called the hockey-cocky.
This is the most ancient, most deadly and powerful martial art practiced throughout the whole land.
Yeah, well, it looks like a load of bowing and nodding to me.
This is ancient rituals, passed on by the great masters, going back thousands of years.
Well, anyway, while they're nodding and doing the rituals, what say we kick them in the nuts and make a run for it?
Okay. The Charlotte is great.
Shh, someone's coming.
Okay. We will be protected by the great Charlotte.
Peace be upon it.
Shh. Raindrop.
I've come to help you, Brian.
I thought you hated me.
I do, passionately. But remember the reading of the organic stars that we are destined to be together.
Yes?
Therefore, I must try to make that happen.
You're quite right. We must both try to make the inevitable happen, otherwise, it might not.
At last you understand.
Oh, this is Kaleem. He's a Charlotte man.
Ah.
He won't hurt you, will you, Kaleem?
Not yet.
I have a plan. In order to escape, you must make the people of Sham so scared of you they won't come near you.
How?
I've done it already. I started a rumor that you emit invisible rays and dangerous GM vibrations that will make them ill. Nothing upsets the people of Sham more than a health scare. All the guards have fled, and you'll not be approached by anyone.
What about the locks?
They're only made of natural materials.
Metal's a natural material.
They're made in the tradition of the great teacher Montessori. No metals, just hemp and bits of twig.
Okay, and what about you?
I'll find you when the moon is in line with my sacred ley line.
Righto.
Please take this. It's a necklace.
Oh, with a little gold round blob at the end. Oh, it's a spud.
A Maris Piper.
I spit on Maris Piper.
Steady.
I hope it will keep you safe. Farewell.
Can I come too?
Yeah, why not? And so Kaleem and I walked out of the cell. Raindrop was right. The guards had run from us in fear along with everyone else. We left the land of Sham. Poor old Kaleem. Nice bloke.
You'd grown fond of him?
Well, for all his zealous ways and talk of beheading infidels and bombing market squares, he was good company. But he missed his own people, you know. After 4 or 5 days on the road, he met up with some other followers of the Charlotte. We had a great feast with much rejoicing, much dancing, and then the next morning, Kaleem was executed.
What for?
Kaleem was a believer in Charlottes with eyes, and they followed the Charlotte without eyes. When the difference was discovered, everyone seemed convinced that Kaleem should be publicly flogged and then stoned to death. I told him that I hoped everything would work out with the virgins and slipped away. and began my trek to the evil city.
Ah, yes, and was it evil?
Well, not exactly evil, no.
But they embraced scientific values.
Oh, they were quite fanatical. I was thrown in prison the minute I got there. My crime? Simply wearing a chain necklace with a little gold Maris Piper pendant. Apparently it was a sign of religious oppression and might cause offence. I witnessed several demos. The Down with Nature demo, Give Chemicals a Chance, Natural Healing, No Thanks. They were the most advanced scientific community decades ahead of us.
OK. Reveal some scientific insight that's new to us. You must have learnt something.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to discover as much as I could. I was given access to the top scientists in the land.
OK, give me a breakthrough. Give me a theory of cosmology more advanced than M theory.
It's not that easy, Rachel.
One revolutionary scientific insight.
I would if I could.
What did these scientists tell you?
Everything, all their latest theories. But the funny thing is, I didn't understand a word. Strings and quirky bits and micro-universes curled in on themselves. One beardy bloke tried to convince me that everything was made of tiny invisible threads with 17 dimensions, all powered by some mysterious particle that's supposed to give mass to everything, but no one's sure if it even exists. The more I heard, the more he sounded as bonkers as the people of Sham.
Oh, Dad.
Why should I believe that any more than the powers of the Maris Piper?
Empirical evidence?
I have come to a conclusion, and this should go in the notes. If you don't understand something, it's best not to believe it.
Do you understand how the chip in this phone digitises information?
No.
Believe it works?
Religion works. For some people, the theory that the Earth was flat worked. Derivatives and credit default swaps worked till everything went tits up. And why did it go tits up?
Because no one understands them.
Yes.
So you'll only believe things you're clever enough to understand?
From now on.
That's beer, whiskey and cheese.
It's a good rule of thumb, Rachel.
And why extremism can always prosper. So much easier to understand things in black and white.
Things you can grasp and see clearly.
Such as a spud.
Visiting time over.
Anything you want me to bring next time?
No, thank you. Oh, there is one thing you could do. Would you have a word with them in the canteen? Would you ask them to provide a shallot-free salad as an option? Just a little superstition, that's all.
Right, I can certainly ask. What about Jersey Royals? Are they okay?
Yeah, fine.
King Edward's?
No problem. It's just the shallots.
You're fine with Desiree's?
Yep.
Belle de Fontenay?
Yeah, but only in mash.
Marnock?
Fine.
Brian Gulliver's Travels was written by Bill Dare. Brian was played by Neil Pearson, Rachel Mariah Gale, Raindrop Antonia Campbell-Hughes, Muesli David Horovitch, Mumbo Julian Dutton, Kaleem Louis Alsamari, Healer Stuart McLoughlin. Other parts were played by Sally Orrock, Joanna Monro and Bill Dare. The producer is Stephen Canny.